The Top 10 Principles of Stoicism, a guide to mastering life with wisdom and resilience. Introduction. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium around 300 BCE, continues to resonate with people today. Its core principles of virtue, resilience, and rationality offer practical guidance for living a meaningful life in the face of challenges. Stoicism doesn't promise an easy life, but it offers the tools to respond with wisdom and inner strength to whatever life throws at you. This book explores the top 10 principles of Stoicism, timeless concepts that can help you cultivate wisdom, build resilience, and live a fulfilling life. Whether you're dealing with stress, hardship, or simply seeking greater clarity and purpose, Stoicism provides a roadmap for navigating the complexities of life with a calm and focused mind. Chapter 1. The Dichotomy of Control. At the heart of Stoicism lies one of its most powerful ideas, the dichotomy of control. This principle is based on the realization that some things are within our control, while others are not. Key takeaways. What you control: your thoughts, actions, judgments, and reactions. What you do not control: other people's actions, external events, natural occurrences, and the past. The wisdom of acceptance. Focus only on what you can control and let go of the need to control everything else. This mindset frees you from unnecessary frustration and anxiety. Practical application. Each day, identify the things that are in your control and those that are not. For example, you can control how you respond to traffic, but you cannot control the traffic itself. By practicing this awareness, you will find yourself less agitated and more at peace. Chapter 2. Living according to nature. For Stoics, living according to nature means understanding and embracing the natural order of the world. This isn't just about external nature, it's about recognizing your own human nature as well. Key takeaways. Human nature. You are a rational being, designed to think, reason, and act virtuously. External nature. The world functions according to its own laws, and accepting this reality helps you maintain tranquility. Harmony. To live well, we must align our actions with the rational structure of the world and our own true nature. Practical application. Reflect on your true nature and purpose. Are you acting in accordance with your own values, or are you letting external pressures dictate your behavior? By consistently acting in alignment with your best self, you'll find greater peace and fulfillment. Chapter 3. Virtue is the only good. The Stoics believed that virtue, living in accordance with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, is the highest good. External goods like wealth, fame, and pleasure are not inherently valuable. It's the pursuit of virtue that leads to true happiness. Key takeaways. Virtue over pleasure. Wealth, success, and pleasure may come and go, but virtue is lasting and under your control. The 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, knowledge, courage, fortitude, justice, fairness, and temperance, self-control. True happiness. It is not dependent on external circumstances, but on the cultivation of virtuous character. Practical application. Each day, focus on cultivating the 4 cardinal virtues. For example, when faced with a difficult decision, ask yourself, what would the wise, courageous, just, and temperate person do in this situation? Chapter 4. Amor fati, love of fate. Amor fati is the Stoic practice of embracing and even loving whatever happens to you in life. Rather than resisting challenges or wishing for things to be different, Stoics encourage us to accept and love our fate as it unfolds. Key takeaways. Embrace life's challenges. Every obstacle can be an opportunity for growth. The Stoic view is that hardship is not something to avoid, but to learn from. No regrets. Instead of lamenting what could have been, embrace the present moment as it is. Radical acceptance. By accepting all that comes your way, you empower yourself to deal with adversity gracefully. Practical application. When faced with a setback, repeat the mantra, "This is what I wanted." Shift your mindset from resistance to acceptance, seeing every experience as a part of your journey. Chapter 5. The importance of self-reflection. Self-reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic practice. The Stoics believed that in order to live virtuously, we must examine our thoughts, actions, and beliefs regularly. Key takeaways. Daily reflection. Every evening, review your actions and thoughts. Ask yourself where you succeeded and where you could have done better. Journaling. A common Stoic practice is journaling, which helps clarify your thoughts and track your progress. Personal growth. Reflecting on your behaviors and mindset helps you learn from mistakes and reinforces positive habits. Practical application. Set aside time each day to reflect on your experiences, particularly focusing on where you could improve. What virtues did you display today? Where did you fall short, and how can you adjust tomorrow? Chapter 6. Memento Mori. Remember you will die. The Stoic practice of memento mori, or remember you will die, is a reminder of our mortality. By contemplating death, we become more aware of the preciousness of life and more focused on living meaningfully. Key takeaways. Life is finite. Our time on Earth is limited, so we should use it wisely. Focus on what matters. Contemplating death helps clarify what is truly important: relationships, growth, virtue, and contributing to society. Live without regret. By keeping death in mind, you can live each day with intention and purpose. Practical application. Spend a few minutes each day contemplating the brevity of life. This doesn't mean dwelling on fear, but rather using the awareness of mortality to motivate you to live fully and purposefully. Chapter 7. Equanimity. Maintain inner peace. Equanimity is the Stoic practice of maintaining inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. It's about being calm and rational in the face of adversity or success. Key takeaways. Emotional control. Stoics aim to master their emotions rather than be controlled by them. Respond rather than react. When faced with a challenge, pause and respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Inner calm. True peace comes from within. External events are beyond your control, but your reactions are not. Practical application. When faced with stress or frustration, take a deep breath and pause before reacting. Practice responding from a place of reason and calm, rather than letting emotions dictate your actions. Chapter 8. The power of mindset. The Stoics understood that the way we perceive and interpret events shapes our experience of them. Changing your mindset is one of the most powerful tools you have for cultivating a more resilient and fulfilling life. Key takeaways. Perception shapes reality. The same event can be interpreted in many ways. Choose to see obstacles as opportunities. Negative visualization. By imagining worst-case scenarios, you prepare yourself for adversity, making it easier to handle when it arrives. Growth mindset. Believe that challenges are a part of your growth, not obstacles to your happiness. Practical application. Practice reframing negative situations. For example, instead of seeing a failure as a setback, see it as a chance to learn and grow. Chapter 9. Practice indifference to external goods. Stoicism teaches us to be indifferent to external goods, money, status, pleasure, and even fame. These are not bad in themselves, but the Stoics believed they should not be the foundation of our happiness or self-worth. Key takeaways. External goods are not the goal. Happiness comes from virtue, not material possessions or status. Self-sufficiency. Cultivate inner resources so you can thrive regardless of external circumstances. Live simply. Focusing on what is essential rather than what is luxurious brings greater peace. Practical application. Evaluate your desires and attachments. Do you depend on external circumstances to feel good about yourself? Practice reducing unnecessary desires and focus on cultivating contentment from within. Chapter 10. The unity of all things. The Stoics viewed the universe as an interconnected whole, where everything has its place and purpose. By seeing ourselves as part of this larger web, we can find meaning and peace in even the most difficult situations. Key takeaways. Interconnectedness. You are part of the greater whole. Your actions affect others, and others' actions affect you. Cosmic reason. The universe is governed by a rational order, and everything happens for a reason. Live with purpose. Understanding your place in the universe helps you live with a greater sense of meaning and purpose. Practical application. When making decisions, consider the impact on others and the greater good. Recognize that your life is part of a larger narrative, and each action contributes to the whole.